Hi, my name is Rodrigo, and in this video today, we're gonna be talking about the top 5 skills that you need to have if you want to be successful in your cybersecurity career. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel so don't miss any videos in the future. Let's go! All the top 5 skills that we're gonna be discussing today are soft skills or power skills. I'm going to be talking about in a more holistic view. I'm not going to talk about a specific job role that you may have under the cybersecurity work stream, right? You're not going to be specific for a SOC analyst, for example, if you're talking about compliance or fraud or risk management, nothing related to that. I would like to bring my perspective on a higher level, things that everyone must and needs to have to be successful. And I'm can assure that you may know what will be the first soft skill that everyone needs to have, and it is communication. Of course, you're gonna be working in a very different levels, right? Depends on the type of role that you may have. But it's super important for you to understand that you as a cybersecurity, even if you are talking about a consultancy job, or if you are a SOC analyst, things can be very technical and very tricky to be explained. And you need to be able to communicate clearly if you are talking directly to people that can understand you very technically. But sometimes you need to talk to a C-level or senior director level or this management work stream that may or may not have some technical background, but they need to understand exactly what's going on, right? And you, as a cybersecurity specialist, you need to be able to identify exactly the type of people that you need to communicate to, what level of information that you need to share with them, right? You don't need to sometimes give so many details, or you don't want to lack details to this group, so you need to be able to make sure that everyone that you are talking are receive the relevant information for their job. And you as a cybersecurity specialist, you are responsible to engage with them and making sure that they understand exactly what you need to, the information that you need to pass to them. So communication is a must-have when you're talking about a cybersecurity. The second one is not necessarily a skill, but a characteristic, is to have business acumen. And what I mean by that, you need to understand that even if you can be a very technical person, right? If you're talking about a penetration tester or a SOC analyst, but you need to understand that every single action, every single job, and every single work that you do has a business impact. For you to be successful in your cybersecurity career, you need to start understanding what are the impact from a business perspective for the things that you are doing at this point, right? How your organization, the cybersecurity organization, can help your company, for example, to increase revenue or to decrease cost. Try to associate yourself not from that group that say no to everything, right? And we know that the cybersecurity folks has been known as the no group many years ago, right? Things has been changed, as you have discussed already in previous videos. But starting associating yourself, having this sense of how the things that I am doing as a cybersecurity, either a specialist, consultant, or any other job that you have in this industry, may impact your business, your organization, the strategy of your organization. Try to engage from people from the business, right, to understand their perspective regarding to cybersecurity, how cybersecurity can help your organization to reach their strategic goals. So business acumen is something that you must pursue every single day. Don't limit yourself to do just to have this microscopic view, right? To do things only on the cybersecurity industry or space and not understand how this impact all the other areas within your organization. The third skill is to be a self-learner. Why I am mentioning that? We have been having some videos in the past that we talking about that we don't need necessarily to have a cybersecurity degree to break into cybersecurity. And one of the reasons was that most of the degrees has like outdated content, right? They covered the CIA triad. They can cover something related to network security, application security, but they are not able to give you the most updated technical skills that you must have for now. Things has been constantly changing, right, in the industry. New things have been arriving every single day, so it's hard to keep up with everything. Every single day there is a 0-day exploit, right? A 0-day vulnerability. So it's super hard. And you, as a cybersecurity person, you need to have this skill that you need to, by yourself, be able to learn every single day. Every single thing that you need to learn to be able to keep up with your job. 1 month, 2 months is enough to be able to become obsolete in this industry. So be a self-learner. Taught yourself how to learn faster in every single day. You cannot lose this passion for new things, right? Things that you may have been working 1 year ago probably as can be not applied nowadays, and it's gonna be relevant in 2-3 years for sure. So self-learning is a very soft skill and very important one that you must have under your portfolio. Of course, all those skills have something in common. They are related, of course. And the fourth one cannot be different, is to have a positive attitude. And why this is so important? As I mentioned, the cybersecurity team has been known as the no team, right? Not only the cybersecurity team, if I'm talking about the whole information security team. It's always the team that say no's, they can only see problems, only raising risks, they don't help us to grow the business, etc., etc. We've been always there, right? We have been there already. But to have a positive attitude means that even though you are the person responsible to sometimes deliver the bad news, is how to deliver. If you get and have to have this task to deliver some bad news or a high risk that you have identified, is not only to deliver the problem as is try to twist a little bit your speech and put in a positive perspective. I know this is not easy to do, but it's more, guys, it's not that I want to raise this risk, I want to help you to decide the best way possible how we're gonna do our next steps. This is to have a positive attitude. Is to show to them that even though we do and can be facing some issues, we are there to solve and make and generate the best outcome possible, right? Is to bring them to your side or put you on their side, right? And identify that and make sure that they understand that you are not there to make their life impossible, right? To make their job impossible. Nothing related like that. Is to show to them that even though you can face some issues, you have been facing some problems, may you have a bridge, right? We need to get together to decide what would be the best approach for the next steps. This is to have a positive attitude. Not only to say no, but come up with probably alternatives, right? To propose to them different paths, different ways to do a specific type of problem, a specific way to handle a very specific situation. Do not say no just to say no, more say no providing alternatives, providing best practices, provide different ways, different approach to solve that specific issue. And the last one is not that I order those top 5, like communication is the top 1, right? And this is the last 5. It's more, all these can be put as a top 5, right? Depends on the people who are talking. But the 5th one that I judge is super important for you to have is the ability to prioritize tasks. And of course, this is not only for cybersecurity, this is for our whole life, correct? But in cybersecurity, things are changing not only fast, but every single time, right? In just a span of one day, so many things can happen that you must be able to identify things that you need to attack right now. Imagine that you are a SOC analyst, you are keeping receiving all these tons of warning message, and you to identify, to be able to identify that detail, that thing that can impact at that moment. This is not everyone that can have, because if you try to keep up with every single thing that happens in one day, you're gonna burn out for sure. So your ability to see exactly what needs to be done at that specific point and be able to very rapidly reprioritize things, because you know that that task can have a bigger impact than the other one. Not that the other one is not important, right? But the impact needs to be judged every single second, every single time. So this fifth skill, to be able to identify, to have a very close eyes into the details, to prioritize the tasks in every single second, this is super important for you. And guys, as I said, those are my 5 skills, my 5 top skills that I judge super important, a must have for everyone that wants to have a successful cybersecurity career. As you can see, there are no hard skills when I talk about the top 5, all soft skills. Technical skills for sure you can learn, right? Very quick. Soft skills, you need more time to develop them. You need more time to adjust your mindset and to be able to understand that every single thing, every single action on your behavior that you have on your cybersecurity job have a very meaningful impact into your organization. So clear communication, positive attitude, be able to prioritize tasks, those are must have. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. See you next week.